Hey guys, it's Cale Menard again with another Disc Golf Disc Review. This time, the Elite Z Flick by Discraft. Pardon me for that burp. Let's go over the stats on the Elite Z Flick. It is a 2.5 out of a 3 on the Discraft scale for overstability. It is the most overstable driver that they sell. It's in the Elite Z plastic, so it's in their candy plastic. That is the longest lasting plastic that they sell, which unfortunately has the least amount of grip. But how does it fly? True to Discraft's name, this is just like any other flick you could buy. It is super overstable. But there's different kinds of overstabilities. This is not a soft hyzer at all. This thing spikes. I think the farthest I've ever thrown this disc is about 300 feet, maybe 350, and that's just because I had the most amount of snap I've ever thrown. It was just ridiculous. This thing loves to spike. If you have a spike hyzer shot that is pretty kind of long distance, you can throw this guy perfectly flat and it will still spike hyzer. I've had this guy sundial into the dirt more times than I can imagine. I don't have too much use for it, unfortunately, because I live in North Carolina and there's just every course has woods, so unfortunately this is a tree magnet. But if you ever have a shot where you need to get around an object, even forehands. I have a lot of torque on my forehands. I forehand this thing with an angle like that, and as long as I give it enough sky, it'll still come around almost like a double helix. It's crazy. It's like a half pipe almost. But one good thing about this disc is it's a good beginner's roller disc, because you can throw it sky high with a roller and it will hook up, but if you throw it low enough, it'll keep that roller and you won't have to worry about it pancaking like some understable discs do. You can throw a roller low to the ground, then it will roll out because it has that thin rim. I mostly throw it for backhands, just because my backhands I have a little bit more distance, and my forehands I usually don't run into too many shots where I have to have a spike forehand. I'll just throw an understable disc for that. For quality, how many stars would I give it? I would give this disc a 7. I mean, I like the disc, but honestly, it's not that useful, because I'm not just grading this on the durability of the Elite Z plastic or on how it flies compared to its statistics. It's not necessarily the most useful disc out there, but it's one of those specialty discs that I think that everybody needs to have at least one type of version of a super overstable disc in their bag to be a good disc golfer. Have that cool, happy face, because I know that I'm going to be happy with every single throw that I get from the flick. Do the same thing every time. And so, I'll have to give it a good solid 7 out of 10 stars. And that concludes my disc golf review of the Elite Z Flick. Thank you very much.